Okay, everyone, I am back. Hopefully, this time for the rest of the night. Alright, so we left off. Well, let me get some DOFs going. We left off halfway through the Borg story arc. I think we have one or two more missions to go.
Congratulations, Admiral. Congratulations, Admiral.
Okay, that's DOFs. Let's get our ships going.
Congratulations, Admiral.
That's gonna fail for sure. Just trying to rush through this real quick. That's right, I gotta start promoting people. All right. All right, refine some dilithium. Let's get into the missions. Fluid dynamics. Data you recover from the Borg cube indicates the Borg have established a foothold in the Undine space. Undine seem to make very little distinction between alien races, so it's quite possible that Borg presence in their home is causing their aggressive behavior. We cannot afford a full-out war with the Undine. Their biotechnology surpasses even our most advanced technology. Therefore, we have assembled an expedition to remove the Borg presence from fluidic space. We found a system where the fabric of the two dimensions are breaking down. This is your best shot at creating a stable quantum singularity. The expedition will include USS Voyager, commanded by Admiral Tuvok. He has analyzed the data you receive from the Borg cube and is confident he can create an artificial singularity. The orders are to cross into fluidic space with Voyager, locate the Borg, and remove them if possible. Avoid conflict with the Undine. They'll have the advantage and you have to end up in the fight you cannot win. I think we could win.
Welcome to the CUDA system. I am Admiral Tuvok of the USS Voyager. I will provide tactical assistance on this mission.
It is a privilege, Admiral. I studied your exploits. Sorry. It's a privilege, Admiral. I studied the exploits of Voyager at Starfleet Academy.
Thank you. Your meteoric rise through the ranks is well known to me as well. Sensors indicate the division between normal and fluidic space is thinner here, making crossing much easier. The Undine have used this location in the past. We will use it now. The majority of the fleet will remain here to protect this area. Our team will enter fluidic space, locate, and then survey the Borg presence there. If possible, we will destroy it. When you are ready, Voyager will open the Singularity.
Open the Singularity, Admiral Tuvok.
We have made a successful transition into fluidic space. Unlike our own, this dimension is filled with an organic fluid. The main indigenous life form is species 8472. Sensors are detecting a Borg signature nearby. Your vessel will take the lead in the investigation. We will follow.
Acknowledge will take point and find the source of the signal. Sir, we're being affected by a wave-like current in fluidic space, which is causing our ship to move involuntarily. Wish we had more time to study this phenomenon. Acknowledged. There's a signal and the temporal probe. The crew are using their probes to get information about the physical laws of fluidic space. There's a lot of reference to conditions that occur within sphere-builder expanse. As well, perhaps they're trying to discover a way to create a merge between both phenomena. Such a region would be remarkably hazardous in most life. Fascinating. Copy the data and purge the probe's memory banks. Sir, scans indicate this is an interplexing beacon. Borg must not be able to transmit their space frequencies as easily through the organic fluid that encompasses fluidic space. These relays are boosting the signal to allow communication within the collective in normal space. This must mean we will follow these beacons to the Borg foothold here. Set a course for the next beacon. What was the primary one? Oh, salvage. Data acquired, sir. It appears to be a total of 5 interplexing beacons in the sequence. Next one is just ahead. Set a course for the next beacon. That's right, I have traits to put in. Everyone's beacon appears to be picking up some space transmission from within fluid space. With a Starfleet signature, recommend investigate, sir. It could be a ship in distress. Agreed, set a course for the source of the signal.
We've been examining the data on the interplexing beacons, and we believe we may have discovered a vulnerability in the Borg subspace carrier wave technology. If it's acceptable to you, I would like the Venture to remain here and run some tests while you investigate the signal. We may not get another opportunity.
That is acceptable. We'll investigate the source of the signal while Venture remains here.
This landmass is unique in fluidic space. It is not a planet by Starfleet definitions. If I had to categorize it, I would say it is similar to the coral reefs found in Earth's oceans. Ground itself is a framework for living creatures. Fascinating. We are detecting a number of ships in the area. Starfleet, Klingon Defense Force, Romulan Republic, even Ferengi and Cardassian. Most species from the Alpha and Beta quadrants appear to be represented.
Curious, these ships have identical configurations to ships found in the Alpha and Beta quadrants, but they cannot be constructed there. I'm detecting alloys that are not used in standard ship construction. Run a metallurgical analysis. I start running analysis now. The alloys can find. Wow. The alloys. Shit. The alloys correspond to oh my lord. Can't speak tonight. The alloy. Jesus. The alloys correspond to technology found on Iconia and recovered Iconian technology, but why would the Iconians make false ships? I intend to find out. Sir, I'm detecting some kind of gateway opening. A huge fleet is coming through. On screen. Those must be more Iconian frauds. The Undine are destroying them. We're picking up incoming distress call from the USS Venture. On screen.
Captain Simmons to Voyager. The Borg are here. We're taking heavy fire and need immediate assistance.
Set a course for the Venture, maximum speed. Red alert, all hands battle stations. Dr. Cooper was in an escape pod, Captain. He wants to speak to you from the transporter room. Patch him in.
I never should have come on this mission. I'm a scientist, not an explorer. Take me out of this awful place right now.
Calm down for a second and talk to me. What happened?
The Borg attacked and we had to abandon ship. We were floating here, waiting, and then Undine. They came out of nowhere, tore through us like tissue paper. We shouldn't have invaded their space. They're so strong. We're weak. Please take me out of here.
What about Captain Simmons? She's not in the escape pods.
I don't know. It all happened so fast. She insisted on being the last one to leave the ship. I don't even know if she made it out alive. Now, can we leave?
Sorry, Dr. Cooper, but we have a mission to complete. Beacon scan, sir. Coordinates of the final beacon have been downloaded. This beacon has handled a significant amount of traffic, sir. The last beacon should give us the information we need. Sir, this is the final beacon. I've set a course of the Borg fleet. We're very close. Shields up. Proceed with caution.
The Borg presence is much larger than we anticipated. Nevertheless, our orders are to remove as much of it as possible. Voyager will follow your lead.
Acknowledged. We're going in.
Is that a Borg Unimatrix? It's enormous!
I admit that it is an impressive structure.
Oh, damn. Alright, where's the diamond? There you are.
Opening Singularity now. I recommend an immediate withdrawal.
Well, we'll withdraw in a minute. I need my loot. Alright, now we'll get out of here. Alright, while this cuts out, or plays out, I'm going to go grab some water.
We need to report to Starfleet Command immediately. We thought that the Undine were responding to a Borg incursion into their space, but it now appears that the Iconians, or some entity posing as them, has created false Alpha and Beta Quadrant ships and sent them into fluidic space. Clearly, the Undine attacked us because they thought we attacked them first.
Starting with the bad news, I see.
There is some good news. The spread of the Borg nanovirus has halted, and thanks to the Doctor's research, we should be able to prevent future planets from being assimilated in this manner. The Borg will adapt in time, but we have also stopped them from transmitting the technique for Undine assimilation to the Collective. It is possible they could learn how to do so again. We will need to remain vigilant.
What about the Borg in fluidic space?
The Borg in fluidic space were forced to retreat, and logic suggests it will be quite some time before they trouble the Undine again. The end of the Borg attacks in their home might stop the Undine advance into our space. But if the Iconians continue to trick Species 8472 with false incursions, they could decide to invade ours in retaliation.
What happens now?
Voyager will take Dr. Cooper and the other survivors back to Earth. I suggest that we all confer with our fleet commanders to determine the next course of action. We have not seen the last of the Undine.
Understood. Until next time, Admiral. May not have been able to remove the Borg presence from Fluidic space, but it looks like the Undine will. Hopefully this will end their aggressiveness. However, I find your reports of false flagships in Fluidic space troubling. If the Iconians are trying to trick the Undine into believing we're invading their space, it could explain everything that's happening. Unfortunately, it only means Undine may be prompted to an invasion of their own. If that happens, our entire dimension will be at risk. Alright, where are we going next? New Romulus Aid. Admiral, a group of our people are trying to create a new homeworld. Sela's capital city has erupted into fighting since she's disappeared. So-called saviors struggling for power. New ones rise and fall every day. We're witnessing the end of days of an empire. I belong to a group of Romulans who, like you, want to survive. With our leader, Datan, we are throwing off our shackles of our past. We reject secrecy and deceit in favor of democracy and cooperation. In creating a new world, we will remake our culture. We found a planet we call Mol Rudihan, or New Romulus, in our mother tongue. It can be ours, but we have much to do before we can truly call it a home. Our government has authorized me to ask you for your assistance. Our people have been on strife too long. Can you look past our history and help us build a new world? You have my support. Okay, let's go help out. Admiral, ready to be down to New Romulus at your command. The Romulans are suggesting you bring a small away team.
We have the strength now. With the help of Starfleet and the Empire, we could destroy what's left of the Tal Shiar. We would be safe. We would be free.
There are too few of us left to fight amongst ourselves. Military action should be our last option.
I don't see how talking to them will be enough. But I'm a warrior, not a politician. If my people are to find a home here, there must be a leader capable of building a new future. Of looking past our differences to find harmony. You are that leader, Datan.
Since I was a child, hiding in the sewers of the capital with the reunificationists, I have worked toward the day when the Romulans would once again walk beside their Vulcan brothers and sisters. Before that can happen, we need to rebuild. We need a home to replace what was lost, to see past our grief and find acceptance. We need to reconcile with the Remans and end the centuries of strife and oppression. The fate of both our peoples rests here. We either create a new homeworld out of the ashes, or we wither and die. Thank you for agreeing to assist us. I'm grateful that both the Federation and the Empire have temporarily put aside their differences to help create a new Romulus. This proves that unification is possible, both for my people and for yours. We're building a new home here. Romulans and Remans can't continue on like nothing has changed. Everything is different. We are a changed people. The loss of Romulus wounded us greatly. But that wound will not be fatal. There is a great deal of work to do before we can truly call this our new home. But with your help, I know Mol Rihan, or New Romulus in your language, will someday be as great as what we lost. Kylor is in charge of the staging area. He can give you more information about what we need. There's much to do, and little time. We left our first home to remain free. We lost our adopted home to treachery. May this world be the home we have sought for so long. A place where our descendants can live in peace.
Alrighty. Thank you for coming to New Romulus, Admiral. Since destruction of the Romulan homeworld, Romulan space has been unstable. The Federation tried to offer a hand in friendship to build connections with the survivors. When that failed, Starfleet Command made a decision to take several preemptive strikes to eliminate threats before they could become open warfare. Whether or not these actions were justified is not for us to debate. With the formation of a new Romulan colony world and the alliance of the Remans, we have a second chance. What we do here on this planet will shape the Federation's relationship with the Romulan Star Empire for decades. We can create a new alliance, or we can wake a sleeping dragon. I believe in Ambassador Spock's plan for reunification. That's why I volunteered to be a liaison between Datan and the Federation. But before that can happen, we need to earn the Romulan's trust. You can help us do that. I look forward to working with the Romulan Republic.
Let me brief you on the situation here. We're building a new city here, at the site where people first landed on this world more than 2,000 years ago, after the Sundering. Our Reman friends will take the lower levels, where they can feel most at home. We'll use the staging area as a landing site for shuttlecraft, and a place to coordinate construction and future shipping. Many of our records were lost with the homeworld. But what we do have indicates that there was a battle here before the colony ships left to find Romulus.
You found what could be
The Sword of the Raptor Star, one of our most revered artifacts.
here on this world.
There's still much we need to learn about this world and its inhabitants. This creature, for example, how did it adapt to the radiation that until recently made this world unsuitable for colonization? Recent scans are showing the radiation falling into manageable levels. With modern technology and your assistance, this should be a place where the Romulan and Reman people can thrive for generations to come. We've found ruins that date back to the Sundering, and beneath them, signs of what may be a much older civilization. Who lived here eons ago? What happened to them? We're doing what we can, but we can't do it alone. If you're here to help, I'll get you started.
Alright, let's grab all that we can. A lot of things that need to be done, not enough hands to do the work. My job is organizing volunteers, so grab a spanner or collect reports and volunteer already. You might even get that fancy uniform a little dusty. Dirty work is honest work. Indeed it is. Do I see someone being lazy? You see that? But try to kill me. Alright, one more item. Thank you, everyone. Might not seem like much, but everything you do contributes to Mol Rihan. As Cleon say, the first city wasn't built in a day. Indeed it wasn't. Neither was Rome. Hello, Chosen 0223. Do I have room on my kit for that? Nope.
I received reports of Tal Shiar spying on new Romulans. Not a surprise, but we need to stay cautious. Most recently, I've acquired a recording that has actionable information. I'd like for you to follow up on that.
Roger that. All of time, I've hidden a recording near where you first arrive on New Romulus. Find it. Yes, sir, whoever you are. How you doing there, Chosen? Sir, this seems to be a recording taken from hidden cameras in this capital city itself. There's a message on it is addressed specifically to you. Really?
I'll be going now, unless you need anything else. Do you want me to bring you something to eat?
No. No, thank you. I'll see you in the morning.
Proconsul, may we speak?
How did you get in here?
Allow me to introduce myself. I am Sub-Commander Kiana, and I represent certain individuals interested in the future of the Romulan people.
Don't patronize me. You mean the Tal Shiar.
If you want to be blunt, yes.
What do you want, Sub-Commander?
An agreement that will benefit us both. You agree to allow us to advise you on the governing of this colony, and in return we will do all we can to assist you with any complications that may arise.
You want to play Kingmaker. I'm no king. And deals made in the dark never end well.
Log into Star Trek Online, also waiting to see next event starts on the console.
Contact my
Ah,
office
nice.
During business hours.
You know as well as I do that would be pointless. There's too much bad blood. And the Federation and the Klingons would never agree. I'd be lucky to leave the negotiations alive. Haki's death and the disappearance of the Empress has left my organization.
Which console are you on?
The Tal Shiar needs a strong leader. You have the trust of the Klingons, Starfleet, the Remans. Just imagine what you could do with our help.
Are you trying to bribe me?
Merely presenting options. A wise man would see that this is his best, his only option.
I was instructed by the wisest of men, Subcommander. Spock taught me that openness and truth have more power than secrets. I want all Romulans to unite, even the Tal Shiar. But it can only happen in the light of day.
I'll give you time to reconsider. We have similar goals to Tom. You want to rebuild Romulan power. So do we. Think about it. We will speak again.
Computer, give me everything we have on the Tal
I'll be
Shiar.
back after a few more ads. Don't know how many. Okay. Who do you think left us that recording? Whoever it was obviously someone who wants us to know everything that's going on behind the scenes. No matter the motivations were for releasing this recording, it's good to know that Datan is not siding with the Tal Shiar. We should probably submit this recording to headquarters. Lieutenant Tanaka in the warehouse contacted me. The colony is having supply issues. The source of them may be a Ferengi contractor that they hire to manage supply lines. Ferengi is never good. We think having a neutral party like you would help us diffuse the conflict. Would you be willing to sort this out? Yes. Jarlon, true Admiral, we appreciate you taking your interest in our affairs. Right now we're having a supply problem. There's a Ferengi trader named Modron, who seems quite capable of making a profit, but less capable of keeping an accurate track of our shipments. I've tried talking to him, but he seems to treat any conversation as a type of negotiation. We're hesitant to escalate this problem to Datan's attention. Colleagues suggest we use a third party to help us work out a solution. Would you be willing to speak with him on our behalf? Maybe you can get something through to him. Of course, I'll let you know what we find.
You again? Last time I saw you, I had a sweet little mining business on Hifar, and some information brokering on the side. Now, all of that's gone. The mine, the intel, everything. I'm lucky I still have a tooth sharpener. Get out before I call security.
We came to talk to you about some irregularities with your supply manifests.
Let me guess. Lieutenant Tenega's complaining again. I stand by my paperwork and my inventory. It's not my fault if the Romulans can't count. They don't have the loaves for business. Look, you can review the cargo manifests yourself and match them to the supplies in the crates. But I'm I'm sure a big, important Starfleet officer like yourself has more important things to do. If you want to bother with it, though, knock yourself out. The terminals in the warehouse have the manifest, and the crates are nearby. I'd help you check, but I have real work to do. Oh, and don't mind the Orions. They're subcontractors working for me. Lots of willing hands to help, if you know what I mean.
I'll do that. This isn't Dorothy Amore. The manifests are completely wrong. Acknowledged. Oh, can't go that way. This crate is supposed to contain construction supplies, but it's empty. Acknowledged. Who made these manifests? This isn't entertainment supplies, it's scrap hull plating from old shuttles. Acknowledged. Captain Manifest says this crate is supposed to contain industrial energy cells, while all I see are some self-sealing stem bolts. Acknowledged. According to the manifest, this is supposed to be a 3-month supply of supplies for science teams working at the Adderall, but half these boxes are empty. Acknowledged. Old uniforms, why would I only keep these in a box marked River Pig Chow? Acknowledged. Let's go talk to that fat Ferengi.
So, you checked the manifests? And the crates? And they don't match up. I knew I should have gone with you. Then I could have explained that the more valuable supplies are in a secure storage unit. You can't be too careful, you know. I mean, someone might be trying to steal something. Here, let me open the secure area for you. It's at the far end of the warehouse.
For your sake, I hope you're telling the truth. Sounds like he's lying to me.
couldn't just leave well enough alone, could you? Your type are all meddling. Now you've gone and upset my Herodian friends, and they want to have a discussion with you. Enjoy.
Alright, let's go find that sniveling little worm. Damn. Alright, definitely getting my ass kicked today.
point! The Tal'Shar is controlling my family! Well, they have my assets, and Latinum is like... Please, please, have mercy on a humble businessman!
Have humble on you? No. Hey, Jeru, welcome. How you doing this fine evening, Jeru? Hey, Cynthia. Hello. Welcome. By the way, you missed me about 45 minutes ago having really bad time reading. Screwing up every word possible. Imagine was looking for working with the Syndicate and the Tal'Shar. Glad you're able to handle the situation, Admiral, but it shouldn't have gotten... Hello, Jeru, yes. Shouldn't have gotten so far out of hand in the first place. Obviously, we're going to have to keep a much closer eye on anyone we invite into our colony. Well, duh. Don't bring in Ferengi.
Received another recording. I think it's connected to the prior to.
Greetings.
Okay. We all have that day and we have no choice. We have no chance of pronouncing anything. Yeah. Screwing up every single word. Get one word right, screw another word up. Go back to that previous word, screw that up. Ugh. So how was Unique Stream? Today on Epic platform is 2 games for free. Ooh, what are they? I'm on Epic. Homeworld? I haven't heard of that one. And severed steel. Guess I gotta look into both of them. Thank you for letting me know there, Cynthia. I'm not gonna scan the radiation, it takes too long. Oh. Yeah, today kicked my ass. I don't want to talk about tomorrow. Tomorrow's gonna be about 35 degrees. My God, yeah. Actually, let me look at it real quick. 'Cause I think it may have gone up or gone down. Hope it's gone down a little bit. It's gone down to 33 degrees. Not much better. But it also has a possibility of going higher, especially with the heat index. Yeah. So I'm probably going to be coming tomorrow a little bit fried. I thought I got rid of that. And yes, I know. Take good care of yourself in the heat. I will. Drink plenty of water. And Gatorade. Take breaks in the shade. Run the AC as much as I can. And it's rare we get up this high. Just haven't had a decent winter. So how was Unique stream? Heard the possibility she might play the flute? I'll let chat interact with her. Ah. tried not to write too much. What's going on? You don't talk too much. Come on. Besides, I love it when you talk. And I don't know if you read in Unique Stream, I gotta get a whole new rear end of my truck. It was the bearing in the back end, but it's gonna cost too much just to rebuild it. So they're just gonna be replacing it. The bucket? No, the truck. They have to get me a whole new rear axle. So the back part is replaced, going to be replaced. You know, the on the back side, back of the vehicles of the axles, that little drum part that's in between the axles, that has to be replaced. Yeah, there's a whole bunch of gears in there. Yeah, that's one of the gears. That's the bearing that was going bad. I thought it was a wheel bearing, but it's not. And yeah, so that's gonna be quite an expensive proposition for me. Axle is built together with the yes, the differential. Yes, thank you. I was having a blonde moment. Those machine parts are never cheap. Yeah. It's about, just for the part alone, is probably under 200 bucks. $200. But labor alone is going to kill me. 80 bucks an hour. Can you do it, or does it need a garage to do it? I won't be able to do it, so it's at the garage. I don't even have a lift. But I trust my mechanic to do it. I know the pain. When I work on my chariot, I do this, do it on the street in front of my apartment. Yeah. That's what that car is, the chariot, yeah. So I'm going to be streaming a little bit more, just to try to make up some money. Funny name to call it, I'm just silly. You're fine, Cynthia. You're fine. I love it when you're silly anyways. It's one of the things I like about you. Okay, why are my people dying so quickly? That's why shields are not good. She's running a tier 5 at this level? Holy shit. I've been neglecting my away team. Okay, I'm not picking you up just yet till that fire dies down.
Take a squad and secure the area.
And I can't even work on my table I'm taking pictures of for you until Sunday, because Saturday is going to be nothing but rain and thunderstorms. Such is my life. Night, bedtime, have fun, thank you. Jeru, have a good night, my friend. I know, Cynthia, you'll be heading for bed here shortly, so gute Nacht, Fräulein Hartwigsen. Sleep well, and we'll see you later. It is like that, so we will appreciate the good times more. Exactly. Gute Nacht, Herr Gothic Cowboy. One of these days when I'm not streaming, I have to hear you say that. And, if you're still here, next time you come into my dreams, stay for more than 5 minutes. I had a dream about you last night. I can't remember what the fuck it was about.
Take a squad and secure the area.
Can't stay that long. I have to cook in the kitchen. Oh, you're fine. Alright, bye all. Have a good night, Cynthia. We'll see you later. Damn. I know I increased the difficulty, but damn.
We need to get this base up and operational.
Your continued resistance is forcing me to take direct action. This is regrettable, but your deaths will pave the way to a new Romulan Star Empire. One controlled by the Tal Shiar.
If you think so, you are sadly mistaken.
The Hirogen will be well rewarded for your assistance.
hope you found my other gift. If you're willing, I have more to show you. Go to the pass in the mountains above the staging area. You'll find a shuttle. Use these access codes to view surveillance footage. Codes work. Should have access to shuttle's recording systems. Watch the recording.
I visited Detan for the third and final time, Commander. He still worships the Vulcan's memory. He will not see reason. He is only one man, however. If misfortunes were to befall him, perhaps his replacement would be more accommodating.
I have no interest in making martyrs, Sub-Commander. Attacking Detan directly would be yet another distraction from the real issues on this world. In this case, some assistance may be required. You understand the situation. Detan and his people are intractable. I need you to show them the error of their ways.
I don't need someone like you to explain things. Do you remember our agreement?
Continue to assist us, and you'll have your pick of the hunting grounds. The best and most powerful trophies will be yours.
I expect something better than that grunting beast by the river.
Of course.
It is done. Starfleet and the Klingons will be our prey. Once they are gone, Detan and his followers will be yours to command.
Amazing. How do you think this person keeps helping us get access codes to the... How do you think the person helping us got access to the Tal Shiar shuttle codes? Shall we submit the recording to headquarters as well? Let's do it.
It must be the Klingons.
Alrighty, and it's time for me to say goodnight as well. And no one really is streaming, so I won't be able to raid you to anyone, so everyone have a good night, and I'll see you later.